Hello, hello, hello. This time I'm really here. Hi, Kat. I had about 4 other people in another live, but I couldn't get any video. Hi, Therese. So I think Julia Satterwhite and Barbara. Hi, Lisa. And Paige were all on the other one, which went dead. So, how are you all doing? What's today's date? Hey, everybody, it's Barbara's birthday, so wish her a happy birthday. I'm doing okay, Therese. I feel a little better than yesterday. I've managed to get some crafting in and stuff, but I'm probably going to go right to bed right after this. Glad you're doing well, Barbara and Lisa. And I hope the other people find us. Oh gosh, Kat. I think I got it from my friend Charlie. He was like 5 days into a cold, but it was around my birthday and he wanted to take me to dinner and stuff. So I went for 2 walks and had dinner with him on Friday and now I'm sick. And it hit me really fast. Like Sunday night after I got back from the movies, we took my mom to go see the movie Mary Poppins, which was it was good, but because I saw the original one and that was part of my childhood, it just didn't feel the same. So anyway, around 10 o'clock that night, I just was like all of a sudden real achy and my ears were tingling and then the next morning I was up and it was like, oh yeah, achy all over. And this morning I woke up and I thought a chipmunk was in my throat. It just felt so swollen, but I feel all right now. I've been up moving around. Maybe that helped. So anyway, I guess the other ones maybe thought I gave up, but I told them I was going to try again. I hope they find us. Um, I had done these cards, which I shared in a non-live, and these used the Butterfly Gala also from Stampin' Up. I'm not going to do these tonight. These are all congratulations cards. I made 6 more cards using the Butterfly Gala. Hi, Brandy. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, yours hit fast too, Kat. Wow. Yeah, my throat and my ears, I think, are the worst. My ears are just like tingly and I'm a little stuffy. I still have the aches, so I'm living on every 6 hour 2 double strength Tylenol because I can't take cold medicine per se. I had a flu shot, so I'm really upset. This is the second time I've been sick this season with flu-like symptoms. So anyway, probably just a cold. Anyway, these are the cards I have that we can pick from. And Stampin' Up's doing a thing now trying to do easy. Hi, Alicia. Thanks for coming by. I think we lost Paige. I don't think she came back. Hope she finds us. Anyway, so we went from easy to medium hard, not really hard, to a little bit more complex. So that's what I tried to do, and I did 2 colorways. This one is sort of Grapefruit Grove and Lovely Lipstick, and then I did easy to a little bit harder, and well, these two to me are equally as hard. This just has more layering and stuff, so thank you, Alicia. Well, I'm glad you're not getting sick, Lisa. Knock on wood. So, anyway, um, I will not be able to do all 6 in this because I only want to be on here till about 8. So, do you guys want to pick? They'll be numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tell me what your preference for 3 of them are. I have the stuff ready to go for all of them, but I love the butterflies too. And I'll tell you, well, I can show you that while you're picking. This is the primary stamp set I'm going to be using. And it comes, well, if you buy a bundle, 2, 3, 4, 4. So this one is 4. We have 2 4s so far. The top second, we got 2 2s. Hi, Rebecca. 2 4s and 2 2s so far. So I'm letting people try and pick the cards they want me to do. We can do 3 of them. So far we have 2, 3, and 4. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I can probably fit 3 of them in the hour. So right now it looks like it's going to be 2, 3, and 4. Unless I hear otherwise. 2. All right. I think we'll start with 2. And do 3, which is going to be a little harder. It's not hard, it's just time consuming, a little trickier. And then 4 is this one. Hi, Zuli. Okay, that's fine. You can watch. I appreciate that. One Peaceful Mind is Alicia. So these 3 are the ones looks like we're going to do, and I'll put these aside. And the featured stamp set is this one. And this is the Butterfly Duet Punch. And then there's going to be some other ones that we do as well. So let me pull out. Oops, sorry for bumping you. If I can find what I thought I pulled out. That one. Hang on. Here it is. I just happen to have the parts ready for both of these, mostly to try and save some time. And if we have time, I'll do more. Okay. All right, so we're going to work on this one first. And the first thing we have to do is our stamping. I already cut a piece of Whisper White cardstock. And I also cut a piece of this. This paper is the Botanical Bliss, I believe it's called. Hang on, I actually even typed out all the stuff ahead of time. I just finished that. Botanical Butterfly Designer Series paper. It's in Sale-a-Bration catalog. So this is a free with a $50 purchase paper. Let me just show you this paper real quick because it's gorgeous. In case you hadn't seen it. That's one of the sheets, but let me just show you the rest of them. This is one. I've shown it before. This is the one we're using, which I have one of the pieces out. This is one that's really pretty that I used in one of the cards too. Oops, this one's upside down. This is one. And this one sort of goes from yellow to orange, like an ombre effect with all those beautiful butterflies. And then this green here. And then when you flip them over, they're all black and white. So you could color these or just use like, what do you call it, monochromatic. Really cute papers, even in the black and white. So I'll be doing that sometime too, but not tonight. Thank you, Zuli. Yeah, the paper is really pretty. And you can get it free with a $50 purchase out of the annual or the occasions catalog. So when this live stream is done and it uploads, I will have a listing with the item numbers and which catalog they're in of everything I used for each card, so that you can hop on over to Stampin' Up if you so choose. Okay, so the first thing we have to do is stamp this thank you very much. That's out of the Butterfly Gala Stamp Set, and we're using Grapefruit Grove Stampin' Pad. They do. They keep getting better and better. And there's a whole nother butterfly set, which I'm reserving for another week. So let's see if I can do this. This is Grapefruit Grove. I just have a scrap piece of white here. And I'm going to kind of put it down over here, hopefully straight. Hang on. I really should use my Stamparatus when I do stuff like this, because not too bad. Not too bad, and I'll be cutting it down anyway. I'm just off screen using my stamp chamois, which looks dirty, but I did wash it earlier. I have to rinse it out after tonight, though. And you just clean it with water. I just heard today I use cold water and then hot water, and the cold water tends to get the cool colors out, and the hot water gets the hot colors out. Hi, Nix. And a couple of you sent me birthday cards. Thank you very much. I'll probably do another video. I just got them in from the mailbox today. I'll probably do another video. It might not be till tomorrow. I'm just going to trim this down a little bit. I'm using my Stampin' Trimmer, which has a trimmer and also a, what do you call that thing? Oh, shoot. Score thing. Hi, Joanne. Happy Mail Stamper is Joanne. This, truthfully, you want to know the truth? It's actually a pajama top. Yeah, sorry. But it goes well with the theme, right? That's funny. I actually did put regular pants on, but I left the pajama top on because I thought it was in line with what we were doing. You're so behind on B-Day. Oh, yeah, me too. Me too. I can't seem to get a supply enough to just have them ready to send out, or they don't seem to fit the person, you know? Like, I'd rather have something else done. I'm trying to cut this down just a little bit more. There we go. I think that'll do. And one thing I already know I forgot to put in the... Oops, I better close my stamp pad. Forgot to put in the list of stuff is my triple banner punch, which looks like this. Sorry, I just bumped this camera again. Hi, Jackie. Your train just got here. Okay, that's fine. Whenever you can come in. Let's see how that works. It goes up to, I think, 2 inches in paper. And this is about 1.5. And I'm probably going to have to trim the end just a 1/8 of an inch. And I can't do that with scissors because I can't cut a straight line to save myself. That should do it. So that's the first thing. You just take a scrap piece of white paper, get out your sentiment, put it on a block. And I have put most of my stamps on the blocks ahead of time. And they are all Stampin' Up blocks. They have a whole set. But the long one that I was using is Stamp Block H. Then I'll be using this little one, which is A. And eventually I'll be using this one too, which is C. And I might be using one other one. I can't remember. All right. So that's the first thing we do. Then we have to stamp our butterflies. But I think I already did that here. And I did that. I'm going to be using this one. I did it in Memento black ink. And what I'm going to be using to color that is these Stampin' Right markers. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Okay, never mind. These don't bleed through the paper. These are the same ink as the dye inks that you use in the stamp pad. Okay, I see a Hi Stacy. Oh, yes. Hi Stacy, one cute RN. Sorry if I missed somebody. And I'm going to be using just the Grapefruit Grove and the Pineapple Punch. And actually, I think I am also going to be using Basic Black, which came, you can buy these individually, actually. Just the black ones you can buy individually, but I think I got mine in the Many Marvelous Markers set, which has like every color. Hi, Paige. Thanks for coming back. I don't know why, if I set my camera to this webcam that I'm using, which is outside of my computer, it doesn't take the snapshot or show me any picture. So if I just leave it as webcam and not change it to this particular one, it takes it. So I have to just remember that next time. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just color this real quick. And I'm not an expert colorer, and this has two ends. It has this writing end, which is designated by the thin stripe, and the thick end, like the paintbrush end. And I really like these. They're not the blends. They're not alcohol markers. They're definitely dye-based ink. The same ink. But these are refillable. You have to get a tool and pull the nib out, and then you drop ink refill down into them. Yes, I hope Julia finds us too. I wasn't that late coming back on, was I? It was nice of her to come by. Maybe she got mad because I kept trying, but the webcam wasn't. I just said that. The webcam wasn't showing me any picture. But I figured it out. Gotta love technology. I like to use the little end for these little areas here. And I'm sorry if I'm bumping the camera because it's right in front of me. Not the best setup. Yeah, I actually had to leave YouTube page and just come back in and try again. So maybe she might not have found it. And I kept these pretty simple by just doing two colors. I actually like these also for writing in my planner because they don't bleed through the page. So they're called Stampin' Right for a reason, because this end that I'm using now you can use for writing as well, which is really cool. Okay, and I think I'm going to do the orange next before I do the little spot of yellow. Oops, forgot to do the little one. I'm going to do them both at the same time because they punch out together with that punch at the same time. I'm trying to see how I did that one. Hi, Clay. Hi, Lisa. Yes, I got it today. Thank you very much, Lisa. I had mentioned earlier in the video or the live that I will probably do a separate video. Maybe tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow morning I have to take my mother to the cardiologist for her checkup. So the morning will be shot. But thank you very much for your card. Very pretty. And thoughtful. I'm trying to see what I did. Okay. I'm getting a little bit of bleed from the memento, but I'm going for it anyway. Okay, now let me get the orange. Nope, can never have too many butterflies. Yes, I'm sorry, Paige. Let me show you. I didn't show that because I wanted to be prepared, but the way these are, and I'll find the one I'm using now, which is this one. There are 4 sets of butterflies that are connected like this. And sorry, it has some staining from the lovely lipstick I used once. Hi, Julia. Thank you for coming back. Yeah, so they're a single stamp for each of 4 sets, and then there's also some pieces and little parts. But then when you stamp them, the punch is together as well, so they punch out perfectly. And then they're separate little butterflies when you punch them out. Gorgeous. Yes, they line up with the punch beautifully. I don't know about these pieces here that are meant to put like background color in, which I did on one of the cards. But the 4 sets of butterflies, which is easier to see here. This one, this one. Now this one, I suggest you stamp in whatever color you want, because if you don't, it comes out, black like this. I was just experimenting there. But these other 3, you can stamp them out in black, memento, or whatever, and color them in however you want. And then this one, you can stamp in whatever color you want. Now on this card, I actually stamped this out in lovely lipstick, and then I colored it in Grapefruit Grove and, Pineapple Punch. Cat. And this is only one of the sets. Yeah, Butterfly Gala. There's another beautiful set as well, and that one's called Beauty Abounds. But we're gonna concentrate on this set. And oops, I was onto the orange tonight, because otherwise I'll never get done. Okay, I'm gonna be looking down for a minute, guys. And I don't profess to be good at coloring. I just, basic coloring with these guys, no blending and all that jazz. These are supposed to be sort of easy cards. But I think they came out pretty anyway. I don't know if they will again, but they did the first time. Maybe not so much this time. I'm nervous. Yeah. Okay, let's see what else I did here. You don't need a birthday present from yourself? Sure you do. You too, Paige. Anyway. And remember, if you get $50 worth of products, you get a free item. And I'll be showing you some of the free items too, like this paper. That's one of the freebies. So if you order a stamp set and the punch, let me see how much that is. The stamp and punch bundle is $35. So you would need, maybe you could get the gingham gala and the sequins, which I'll show you later, and then you could get the free butterfly paper. So, yeah. Or some ribbon, which I have to show you in one of the other ones. Yes, you do. You do. You all do. And spread the word. It's beautiful stuff. I was watching a replay of a live video from one of my up line, the one that just hit $1 million in career sales. Anyway, somebody commented as I was rewatching that when they first got the Occasions catalog, they didn't like it. I'm like, are you kidding me? But then she caveated that with, but I love it all now. So it grows on you, I tell you. And honestly, I wasn't sure I liked this butterfly paper at first because I wasn't sure about the black and white on the back, but I love this sheet here. I just absolutely love. If they could give me a whole pack of that, I'd be happy. But the other ones are pretty too. Now I switched from the paintbrush tip to the writing tip. This isn't a necessity? Butterflies are always a necessity for me. But I hear you. Wait till you see the Beauty Abounds one. You might be changing your mind. Okay, let me work on the little guy, and then I'll come back and fill in some of that yellow. And then I might have to say, excuse me, because my eye is watering. Yep, have to. I'm going to go blurry on you. Hang on. For those of you joining late, I have a little bit of a cold or something. I don't know what. The cold that makes you ache all over. And right now I'm good because I have my hot tea here, and I took my 2 Tylenol a couple hours ago so that I'm not all achy right now. Whew. But now my eyes are watering. So what's up with that? Lisa. Okay, Lisa, thank you. Thanks for coming by. Enjoy your dinner. Yes, and you know, on some of those black and white sheets, you can color in a butterfly or 2 butterflies or just some flowers or whatever you want. Or you can just put color on otherwise. Well, the tea I'm having again tonight is the mint chamomile because it's nighttime. Okay, but just remember the Sale-a-Bration ends March 31st. So if you want anything, any of the freebies, you have to get them, you know, before March 31st while supplies last, I'm sure. Occasions goes through May, but the freebies don't. Okay, let me see. I have to get a little more yellow. And I think this is Celestial Seasonings, but I also like, I think it's the Republic of Tea. I like some of theirs, like Peach Mango. Your birthday is next week. There you go. Another January birthday. Wow. Barbara's is today, so those of you who didn't hear me, Barbara Exume. Her birthday is today, guys, and she's on, I think, still. All right, I have a couple little dots of orange, and now we can punch. Punch, punch. I probably should have colored first, but before I came on. Okay, I think I got everything. So these, again, were out of the In Color Stampin' Right, the 2018 to 2020 colors. I really like these Stampin' Rights. And this, the 2018 to 20, has Pineapple Punch, which I was using, Lovely Lipstick, Grapefruit Grove, Call Me Clover, and Blueberry Bushel. Really pretty colors. I think they're $15 a set. So let me get the punch out. And you just kind of line it up as best you can. Now, the thing is, the one thing you'll notice, I don't know if you can see it on here, but the little head area and the tail area do punch out, but they're not on the stamp. They have separate stamps for those. I think I just messed that up. I'm trying to get it just right. I think that's going to be close enough. Ta-da! Now we have two little butterflies. So let me bring our card over here. And what I think I did on this one is I just took the black Stampin' Right marker. So I'll do that again. But I'm not going to draw the body. I'm just going to color in the head. There is a stamp, and I'll show you that in a minute, for the large butterfly and the little one. And I did use it on one of the other cards, but I'm not going to on this one. I just put a little tail, body, part of his body, or hers, whichever. Anybody else have a birthday coming soon? My daughter's is Groundhog Day, which is February. But I'm sure, I know I have a whole list of people who sent me entries and stuff for past challenges, and I have their birthdays listed. Just I'm really good about making cards, and I'm really bad about sending them, which is on my goal to get better at. I think this one I'm going to just go right down the middle with a little stripe. Okay, so there's our two little butterflies. And now we're ready to assemble. Pretty easy peasy. So for this one, I'm going to use my snail and some dimensionals and some blue dots for the ribbon. So this is the Stampin' Up snail. See, this is the back of one of them. It's all black and white dots. You too, not good about sending them. Yeah, my upline just said, you know, this is what we do. We have to get better about sending out our cards. I'm like, yes, I do, for sure. Now, another way you could make this just a little more complex is put a piece of other colored cardstock behind it. But this was supposed to be the medium difficulty card, and I got it crooked. And you have to be careful because sometimes the paper will tear. Yep, well, oh well. And then we're going to use the snail again. I think on the first one I used liquid glue. And I do like that sometimes because it's easier to move around. Okay, so now on this one, I was trying not to hide that butterfly or this one because they pulled out the same colors. But on this one, it's here. So I think I'm going to maybe put this here instead. Do it a little different. Because I don't want to cover up the orange butterfly. So we do that. And then, oops, sorry. I'm going to use a mini dimensional, just one, and put it on here. And just stick that right here. Maybe over a little. And now let's see where we want to put this. Last time I had it here. You think I should still do it there? You could do a 3D look. That would be great. I just didn't today. So we're going with what I did. I think I'm just going to put this here too, where it was last time, sort of. But that one's flying that way, so we want this one to go this way. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe here this time. No, I liked it better over here. And this one I'm going to put 2 on. If I can get it off my finger. Okay. Oops. And we're just going to stick that right here. And then what I used was, and these are in the Occasions catalog too. These are the Gingham Gala adhesive back sequins. These are so cute. And they have them in Grapefruit Grove. They have, I think it's 5 colors. It's Balmy Blue. Oops, which is stuck to the other one. Which is kind of this iridescent looking one. But the cute thing about them is they have some that are flowers and some that are regular. This is the one we'll be using. And they have, I think this is Lemon Lime Twist, Daffodil Delight, and Highland Heather. So I think I got them right. Yeah. And we're using Grapefruit Grove. So let me get my Take Your Pick tool out, which I have on the sharp end because I was using it to poke stuff out of some die cuts earlier. Really easy to switch. Hi, Angel Rose, Vanessa. Yes, well, I did do a watercolor on one of the cards. In a minute, I'll show you all 6 cards I made today. But everybody picked card 2, 3, and 4 at the beginning, so that's what we're doing. But I'll show you one. I'll show you the other ones too. This was card number 2. And then I think on the inside of this one, I put a strip of paper, but I don't have that for this one, so I'm just going to leave it blank. And that's it. There is our card. Card number 1 done. Actually, card number 2. Okay, so just showing you the other cards that I made today. This was the first card, which is supposed to be easy. What you liked? I like the tool too. I love it. Actually, it comes with 2 of these heads with the putty on the end. But my favorite part is this scrapey thing. And then, of course, you have the pick tool, piercing tool, or I use it just to pop out die cuts that don't want to come out by themselves. So anyway, this was card 1. This was card 2. Oh, we forgot the ribbon. Ah, Deb forgot the ribbon. Hang on, I have to show you this ribbon too. And then, uh-oh. Hang on. Oops. This was card 3, which is what we're going to do next. This was card 4, which is another easy one that people wanted. And then this is the watercolor one. I used watercolor paper, and I used inks to watercolor on this one. Really pretty easy. And then this is card 6. And this is one of the Botanical Butterflies papers also. So if we have time, maybe we'll do them all. But right now, we're going to be doing this one as soon as I get the ribbon on here. So let me get the ribbon. And the ribbon is in the 6-pack in the Sale-a-Bration. I didn't know this ribbon looked like this till I opened it. It said, hang on, let me tell you what it says. Hang on. It's called Organdy Ribbon Combo Pack. And it shows it like that, but I don't know why I thought it was solid, but it's not. It's like a sheer in the center. It's so soft and nice. I love it. So, and I have it in 6 colors. We're going to be using Grapefruit Grove right now. Let me get this back out of the way. And let me attempt to make a bow. Now, and that one is coming off because I didn't tie it tight enough. But anyway, sorry for my arms. They are all pretty, yes. And the 6 colors it has is Balmy Blue, Highland Heather, Grapefruit Grove, Lemon Lime Twist, and a yellow Daffodil Delight. The Lemon Lime Twist is more, of a green. Thank you, Paige. Thank you, Angel Rose, Vanessa. Okay, I'm not making the loop big enough. I hope this looks all right on here now because I put the saying in a different spot. That might not have been a wise thing to do. I need some tips on bow tying. Tip is pull it tighter this time. All right, and I'm going to get my heavy duty ribbon scissors. Let me see where I'm going to put this first. There. I don't know if I like it there. Kind of doesn't look right now that I move the thing down. I'll put it up here anyway. Okay, that one's already kind of cut. Oops. Hi, Kim H. I thought your name was Vanessa. Angel Rose. I showed you my ribbon storage the last time I came on, didn't I? I have it in one of those double refrigerator things, just the Stampin' Up ribbon. My other ribbons, you don't even want to know. I'm not using them as much anymore, so they're like... But I have a thing for ribbon and paper and beads. You know, everything pretty much. But I'm trying to be good now till May. April, we're having our, what they call on-stage local. And I'm 400 points or dollars away in flex points for getting free registration. So I don't know if I'll be going or not. Anyway, that's our card. We did it. Woohoo! Yeah, you did do a D-stash page. Somebody will buy it. So there's card number 2, which is actually our card number 1. So then everyone wanted to do this one, or a couple people did. This one uses the Gingham Gala paper and Grapefruit Grove cardstock. And these wooden pieces are called Butterfly Elements. They are in the Sale-a-Bration. These are one of those free with $50 purchase. And then also, I'll take them out in a minute. And then it uses Grapefruit Grove foil sheets, which is also in the Sale-a-Bration. It's a 2-pack of 2 sheets each of Grapefruit Grove and lovely lipstick. So I've already done some of the work. And these things that I cut out here are all from the, oops, hang on. It's called Well-Written Framelits dies. And there's a matching stamp set, but I don't have that. So I cut this out in Grapefruit Grove and also the Grapefruit Grove foil. And the 2 little butterflies and this flourish, these are in the same stamp set as these well-written words. And then the other thing that I used is the stitched rectangle dies, and they are in the Occasions catalog. And they actually come with this. You can get them as a bundle, I think, with a stamp set too, but I didn't get the bundle. So, by the magic of YouTube, I already have my cardstock pieces cut. Hi, Patricia. From Vienna. Wow. Thank you for coming by. Go ahead, Jackie. Hi, Brina. I got your name right this time, see? You have a few altered photo frames. because of infringement. Oh, you maybe might have to donate them and take a tax deduction. Thank you, Patricia. All right, so I'm first going to just glue down this Grapefruit Grove cardstock base, and I believe it is 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. So just 1/8 of an inch all around. Hey, Brina, I saw one of your cards you sent to Dina on her live from, when was that, Monday? I was rewatching it today because I didn't get on the live, and beautiful card. This is the mono, I'm almost out of it actually, I think. The liquid glue that Stampin' Up sells, one of them. I could have used my snail again, but I didn't. I have to stand up so I can get this placed right. When I'm not real good about getting things placed straight, and so sometimes I like to use, see? Sometimes I like to use the liquid glue that gives you an extra couple seconds to get it lined up right. And I'm still getting it crooked. Yep, I'm just going to go for it, I guess. It's crooked, but it'll do. Ah, that one won't go to anybody. Oh, well. The only thing is that glue is a little bit sticky to me. You're welcome, Brina. It was gorgeous. Okay. Now see these papers, the Gingham Gala, it has the big check or the little, and I used the big one. I think I'm going to use the big one again. I like it better for this card. Hang on, I have to get a baby wipe and wipe that sticky off. I know, Stacy. I'm wearing my butterfly. Yeah, that's just because I'm sick. I know. Sticky glue on my fingers drives me nuts too. But I'm going to do it again. Maybe. It might be lower. I wish this was like see-through. Ooh, got a big blob. Just scrape that across. You don't really need a whole lot of this glue. That blob that came out was way too much. But, oh well. Let me set that over here somewhere. And see if I can do, I'll get it straight on the crooked thing. I mean, crooked on the straight thing. Whichever. Up a little bit, over, down. That's going to be it. Okay. Then the next thing is when you do these rectangle dies, let me show you. Here they are. I have a little basket behind me that has the project stuff. To get this, you have to put two together, and I think I used this one and this one. Let me check. Yeah. So what I did is I laid both of these down on the foil paper, and it punched out the frame, and then I have an extra piece that is the square, like, I'm sorry, the rectangle like this, the smaller one. And then I did it again in white to get the inner part. So that's what I did there. And I would suggest when you're doing the foil paper, either run it through upside down. Well, see, because they're stitched, I actually ran it through right side up. Normally, I'd say run it through upside down. But I did it right side up, but I ran it through back and forth twice. So actually running it through 4 times just to make sure it would pop out okay. we have, hang on. Yes, me too, Kat. Is anyone interested in a swap with me? We have shops. They are not in the U.S. You have Tim Holtz. The problem, Patricia, here is the shipping. And our shipping rates just went up. But if anybody, I can't. But if anybody else is interested, by all means, guys. She's in Vienna, Clay, she said. Okay, so then I have this piece of butterfly paper. It was a leftover strip, and I just cut it. It's a little bit wider than the other one, but that's okay. Let me use glue for that again. Maybe. Oh, come on. Maybe not. Okay, we're going to use our snail because that's not wanting to cooperate. Oops. What do I do with my snail? Yes, I know the rates increase again this month. Okay, let me get this on here. Right side up would be good. So I just put that across the paper, but I'm not going to put that on yet. And then the next thing is on here is I had punched this out twice in Grapefruit Grove, not punched it out, die cut it. And for this, I had to use fine tip glue. So let me attempt to do that without wearing it all too. This is one of those that has that metal thing you have to stick back in the tube when you close it. But it does come out fine, and it's clear. And it's Stampin' Up. I'm just going to put a thin amount all the way around this thanks. And then I'm going to let it sit there for a minute. It's sticking to me, see? And try and get this back in. I almost have it. Oh, come on. Because I'm live. Earlier today I did it and it went right in. Okay, got it. Woohoo. Yeah, Stampin' Up has an annual policy too, as far as selling things when you make with the products. You're allowed so many handmade items that for sale. Anyway, I'm sure Disney's very strict on it. Okay, so now we actually have to open that back up again. Because I'm going to stick it down onto here. And last time, again, I tried to, not to interrupt your conversation there, but I want to get done in an hour. I'm going to put it over on this side, I think, this time going this way, because I wanted to have that butterfly that has the Grapefruit Grove showing, and this one does here. So let's see, do I like it better? Yeah, I'm probably going to have it go down this way. Okay. She's in Vienna, Austria, Jackie. I probably should have cut these out on sticky, what are those, sticky back sheets. And I'm actually going to put this on here before I... Okay, before I close it again. And then the first thing I did then next is I placed this down directly onto the card. And trying to see the placement. Guess that's all right. And I think I'm going to use the same glue I have in my hand. Okay. The nice thing about gingham is you can sort of line your frame up on it, right? Okay, and now we're going to use dimensionals for temporarily. That's going to stay open for a minute. Okay, so now I need dimensionals to put this down. I don't know why that's, and it's going to go right here. And I don't know, I got some glue marks on. Everybody else still with me? I'm probably using more than I need to, but I'm going to put one in the middle too. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Brina. Okay, Jackie and Paige. Yay. I just had somebody tell me that my soft voice put somebody to sleep the other night. And I'm like, oh no. I do have sort of a low voice. And I think, okay, does anybody know how to get glue marks off foil paper? Because I tried my dry erase marker and that did not work well. I mean dry erase. This thing, rubber eraser. And it doesn't, I don't want to use it because it actually ruined the paper the last time. Soft cloth. Okay, thank you. You're working on setting up your craft room, but you're listening. Okay, that's good. You escaped the living room. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So, what I thought, oops, now I'm getting, let's see if this soft cloth, because it's dry. Nope, that's not going to work. I'll have to use a different soft cloth. What I thought is maybe we try these instead of the wood, but let me know what you think when I put these down here, if I can get them untangled. We could just do this and then, or like that, maybe like that. And then the butterflies. Looks like I didn't leave quite enough room up here this time. But I think we can still fit them. Butterfly, butterfly. Oops. And these. Or should I do the wood things like I did? The wood? You like the foil instead of the wood, Rebecca. Okay. Okay. Tap and I'll do it off screen. Excuse me a minute, guys. I have to cough. I'm so sorry. Got this darn cold. Okay, we'll do foil. We have consensus. I like the foil too. And that they were all part of that well-written words. Framelits or Thinlits or whatever they're called. Excuse me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The butterfly came up with me. Well, that wasn't good. Okay, Stacy, we're doing foil. I probably should be using tweezers, but maybe we could put a little sequin in the center of the flowers on this foil. I don't know. We'll see. Sorry. Okay, Jackie. You know, like maybe one of these little guys on there. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. One more to glue. And then we're almost done card 2. But it's already 8 o'clock. Thanks. Trying not to use my fingers because I think that's what messed up the foil here. Okay. Now I just have to do, I had 2 little pieces on the inside. And then we'll be done. Okay. Bye, Jackie. Thanks for coming by. Okay. Now, let's just... Okay, so what do we think? Should we put one of these in the center of those flowers or just let them... Maybe just a regular clear bling or something. Let's see if I have anything. Does Stampin' Up sell double-sided? Yes, they do. And I have some. That's why I was saying earlier I should have used some of those for this instead. But I didn't think of it till I'd already done it. They're in the annual catalog. And I can actually tell you what the number is in a moment. Maybe. Okay, double-sided. They're on the same page in the catalog as the glue and stuff, which is what I'm looking for. Okay. Should be. Here we go. Multi-purpose adhesive sheets is what they're called. And you get 12 sheets, 6-inch by 12-inch. For $10. It's 144106 is the number. I just forget to use them. You're welcome. Okay, let's see if I can get this glue to come out this time. Come on, baby. If not, I'll have to use some other glue that I have. Oop, yep, I got it to come out. Too much again. All right. I'm afraid that's gonna... I do like to use the wet glue because it makes a nice smooth, usually it makes a nice smooth, I'm just gonna have to brush some of that down. But usually you just want to dot it. But it's not cooperating tonight with me. We'll just try it. And then we want to put butterflies down on top. Let me get a different glue because this is gonna... I'm gonna have to get one out that Stampin' Up doesn't sell, but it's made by the same company. I think it's only doing that because it's towards the bottom clay. Yes, I've had that happen with ketchup too. It just goes plop. This one, the clear one here, Stampin' Up doesn't sell. I wish they did because I actually prefer it, but oh well. Can't have everything, can we? But this was from my own stash. Okay, there's our finished card. I think we did pretty good. All right, so card 3 that y'all wanted to do, or card 4 actually, I guess it was, is this one. And this is an easy one. Let me find my parts to it here. Because I have everything ready. I think, oh, what I decided to do for this one though is I'm going to use a note card instead. These come note cards and envelopes instead of the big card. So we'll do it, but on a smaller. You love rainbow foil. Yes, it comes in Grapefruit Grove and Lovely Lipstick all in the same pack. And that is in the Sale-a-Bration. That's one of those freebies. Okay, so now what I need is my Highland Heather ink pad, which I've buried, and my Balmy Blue. These are the colors that are used in here. And let me get some butterflies onto a stamp set because I don't have them on there. I mean, onto a block. As soon as I figure out what I did with the stamp set. Oh my goodness. Seriously? Here it is. It's in my basket. I just couldn't find it. I think I used a different one. I think I used this one up here. Okay. So we're going to be using this stamp set. And also this little solid butterfly, which is how I did the blue on these smaller butterflies. Can you mail the note cards? You know what? I don't know. I've never tried it. But I get cards sometimes that are smaller, so I guess maybe you can, but maybe it's different postage. I don't know. I will have to check into that, Rebecca, and find out. So I don't know if we're going to be able to get as many butterflies on here because this is a smaller card. So I'm going to put one over here using the Highland Heather. That seems darker. Huh. Oh, well. Oh, it's a different butterfly. Oh, well, we'll use this one. Different butterfly. This is the one I said you probably have to use a color instead of the memento. I don't know what Brina's message was, but think we'll just go with 2 on here, and then I'll fill in with small blue butterflies. But let me show you how I did let me clean this first. On my Stampin' Chamois, which I love my chamois. Because it's fast and it doesn't leave any lint. So yeah. I don't know, Clay, if that's true. Maybe if you put it inside a regular size envelope. Okay, so what I did, and you could probably use your Stamparatus for this and do better, but I just sort of eyeballed standing on top because these are photopolymer, and just went over the original stamp with this solid stamp in the blue for the little guy. Oops. Close enough. And then I'm just going to do a couple little blue ones, which will be a little different than the other one. I think that's all I'm going to do, actually. You were thinking of the other note cards that were in the Stampin' Up! Catalog. Oh. Yeah. These are in the annual catalog, too. They come with the envelopes in the set. I'll have to measure. Yeah, I don't think you could send like a 3x3 for sure either. These are 3.5 by 5. So yeah, you probably can. Okay, now also on these, remember I said there's little bodies and stuff, and I did use them on these butterflies here and the little antennae. So let me pull out the big body, which is right here. Let me get back to my Highland Heather. Hello, Diane from Kentucky. How are you? Okay, move this out of the way, Deb. And I'm assuming the little roundy part at the top is the head. So that's what I'm going for. Yeah, it's okay. Again, this would be better done on a Stamparatus, I think. And there we go. I'm not going to do that on the little ones, but I will put their antennae on. Thank you. This is the Butterfly Gala Stamp Set from Stampin' Up, which I love. One of my new faves, because it comes with a punch that punches stuff out too. And then they have the little antennae, the big ones and the little ones. I want the big ones first, and then we'll do the little ones, which are over here. So I am doing okay, except I have a cold or something again. Let me stand up and get this right. There we got little antennae. Oops. And there again. That one kind of got a little mushed, but that's all right. It'll be all right. I'm not going to try it again because I'll probably make it worse. So let me get the big one, the little ones now, which we'll do in the balmy blue. So this is a pretty easy card, but it does take some stamping, which is what Stampin' Up's all about. The crazy weather, I don't know what it is, actually. Just don't know. You know, I had my flu shot in October, and since then, this is the second time I've been sick. So I'm rather annoyed, but I guess maybe it's just a cold, and flu shot doesn't take care of colds. All right, so I'm stamping with Balmy Blue this time. Now, another trick you could do is just get some thread. And instead of stamping the antenna, you could put little bits of thread on there or something. But when you're trying to line these up, I try and get the bottom triangle part of the antenna. I just messed that one up. Right at the body of the butterfly. Yeah, I blobbed that one. Uh-oh. I think we might have to put a sequin there. Oh, I got almost to the end and I did that. Can't believe that. Let's see what we can do. We could do white out, but I think we'll do a sequin. Anyway, I'm going to finish this with the Thank You So Very Much, which I stamped in Memento black ink. And let me make sure that's going to fit on here. Yes. And I think we'll do it like right there this time. Oh my goodness. This sentiment's in the same stamp set. I used everything out of the same stamp set tonight. And let me stand up. And I got a little crooked. That's how I roll. Thank you. The colors are Highland Heather and Balmy Blue. I love blue and purple together. And Memento Tuxedo Black is the black ink. And the last thing I have to do to this card, even though it's kind of a mess now, sorry about that, guys, is put the sequins on. If I can figure out where I put them. I think they are here. And this time I used the Balmy Blue ones, which actually look more iridescent. They're really pretty. I don't know if you can see the sparkle in them. They sort of look blue and pink and everything. Maybe we'll do a flower right there where I messed up. Okay, let's see. I think we'll do the flowers this time. That'll sort of make it look like the butterfly is going towards a flower. And then I see another kind of boo-boo down here. And I like to do odd numbers. And I'm using the Take Your Pick tool. But I feel like I need something in here, so I might put 5 on this time. And let's see. Up here, up here, here, up here. And I think that's it. So there is the last card. Good night, Kat. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I'm going to be heading right behind you soon. Each creation is unique. Yes, that's true. And everybody creates differently. So this was on a regular A2 size card. I used a different butterfly, kind of by accident, but I like how these turned out as well. And just with Highland Heather, Balmy Blue. Couldn't fit as many on there, but still cute. And this is on note card size. I kind of like the note card size better because this to me looked too much white space. You're welcome, Rebecca. Thank you for coming by and watching. Thank you everyone for coming by and watching. So let's just show you all the cards. I can show you the ones we did again, and then I'll show you the other three. So this is the one I had done. This is the one we did tonight. This is the one I had done, and this is the one we did tonight. So similar, but not exact. And same with these. So they're the three we did. And then, thank you, Barbara. Good night. I like them too. I think they're pretty. And then the other three we didn't do tonight, but I did today. Well, okay, is this one, which was another easy one. And then this one, which was using watercolor paper and stamping on it. And that used the same one that I just used. And the small one in Highland Heather. And just some ribbon coming down like the tails of a butterfly, like a stream from a butterfly. And that one I used the sentiment out of the stamp set called Hello Beautiful. And that's backed on Balmy Blue, but the same color as Balmy Blue and Highland Heather. And then the last one, which these bows are not staying tight, was this one. And the thank you so very much is what we just used. And this one I stamped in Balmy Blue. This is the same technique as what we did in this one, where I raised up the white. It's just a little bit bigger of a rectangle. And I didn't like it. I stamped off and stamped the butterfly lighter. And then I stamped the thank you so very much in the black. And then these are stamped out in Memento Black and colored in. These are colored with Stampin' Blends, though, which are the alcohol markers like this in Balmy Blue and Highland Heather as well. Good night. Thank you, Diane. And thank you, Julia. And thank you, Nix. And thank you, Kim. Kind of reading backwards. Okay, so that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Sounds like you did. I did. And I will be back on... If I'm on Thursday, it probably will not be a live. It'll probably just be a video, but I will be back next Tuesday. I kind of have a schedule all this month on what I'll be doing. What is the date next Tuesday? Is that the 15th? Let's see. No. So I think it's the 14th. No. Is it the 15th? It might be the 15th. Might be a bunch of videos up on the 15th. Whatever next Tuesday is, I'll be back on at 7 p.m. unless something happens. Check out my Facebook page of the same name, Deb Houck's Crafty Cottage. If you ask me for an invite, I'll let you in. And I'll announce there when I'm going live or if I might not be. But normally Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern is when I'll be on for live streams. And then I'll have videos throughout the week otherwise. Okay? Thank you all. I love you all. Have a great rest of your week. And Kat, I know she's not here, but I hope you feel better. And anybody else that's battling this stuff. Alrighty. God bless you too, Julia. Thumbs up, everybody, if you didn't already.